Yeah, welcome to Dance Education Concepts. This is the sixth Python basic class. So in this class, we are going to be looking at local and global variable. What is a local variable? A local variable is declared inside a function, while a global variable is declared outside a function. Now, I have this variable called x. We assign an awesome to it. Call it awesome. Then this is a global variable, and I want to define a function. In Python, this is how to define a function. Call it my name. The name of my function is my phone. Then put bracket at the front, put colon at the front, then enter. Now I want to declare another variable, like an x. I want to assign x to another value to x, which I will call it grades. Call it grades. Now I will now say print print Python x is plus Python x plus and x plus x. Now I will now call my function, my name of my function. And let's see what is going to happen here. I declare, remember in one of our classes I said that once you change the value of a variable, that the first value is going to be deleted from the variables from the computer memory. Now we assign awesome to x, and we are assigning grade to x. Now we want Python to print Python is plus s. So what is it going to print? Now two things will happen here. What is it going to print? Let's hit our run. So we now put Python plus x, print Python plus. Python is awesome. Why? And look, let's go back to the code. Python is awesome. Now we assign Python is great. Why did Python choose the first variable? Why did not follow the second variable? Now, so many things are involved. Although this is called what it has to do with the issue of what is called the issue of a lot of issues, variable, global, or because it's local. That in this sense, Python is going to consider the global variable first. Now let's assume that we now call this one global variable, because we are told that when you want to change a variable to global, just assign it, just write the keyword global. Let's run this and see what we have. Global x, great. But let's do this. But let's say, let's do it like this. We call it global x. Sorry. Now have global s. Python is great. Now you see what happened here. Now immediately we change the variable to global. Now we are not saying that this x is great, is not global. So instead of that first one, we now went for the second one. So meaning that when it comes to programming and when it comes to variables, that the Python will consider the global variable first. Python will consider the global variable first. Now you discover that immediately we wrote global x equals to great. Now it gave us Python is great. But when we did not put this global keyword, when we did not put this one, we had what? Python is awesome. So he accepted the first one. Now, there is also the issue of indentation. Now let me push this print to the level of x. Now what this means is that if I push this print to the level of x, you discover that this first print will go for this grades, we print the grades, because this print is no more at the level of the first x. So when you hit run, you have Python is great without even changing it to global variable. So why? Because we have moved the prints to the level of the last x. That is where the issue of indentation also comes in. Now if let me say I put another print now. Let me write another print. Print Python x you have plus and that plus. Now we now have two words prints. Now the first print is at the level of x is great, while this last print is at the level of x is awesome. Now let's run. Python is great, Python is awesome. So you print the two. So you discover that in this aspect, both indentation matters. Indentations matters. If you push this one back, remove it from the level, take it back to the level of the first x, and then you run it, you probably have both Python is awesome, Python is awesome. Because so the issue of indentation also matters, and then the issue of the global, whether the variable is global or is local. Now we say that a local variable is declared inside the function, while a global variable is declared outside the function. And know in our next class, in our next subsequent class, we are going to teach you about a function, Python function. What is Python function? Thank you. See you in our next class.